Hello, this is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for Pisces for March 2017. How are you doing, gorgeous? Well, we have another full-on month, but this time it has more or less a single theme. All of us are focusing on one area. For you, it's about finance and security, unusually. And it's about feeling grounded, turning your finances around, feeling more secure in the world, and really grasping that, really getting that, really transforming that, how to be secure in you. Now, it kicks off straight away on the 1st with the moon in your position of security, conjunct Venus, planet of love in your position of security and finance, Mars and Uranus, all in the same place. And really, I'm going to be talking about this a lot this month, but the 1st will give you great insight into where you're going with that, what you need to do, and where you need to focus. And it's looking at every aspect of your sense of security and finance, from relationships, work, your feeling about yourself, how you deal with the unpredictable when it comes to finance. And the 1st will give you a clue. It is opposing Jupiter, and there may be you having to look at issues about fairness of finances in a relationship, in your personal relationships, even in your friendships. You know, are other people taking advantage of you financially? Do other people, anybody owe any money? Are there any power struggles to do with money? How is money used in its energetic form in your personal relationships? What were your parents' view of money, and how was that used, and how did you grow up? What was your attitude to money? All of these things are crucial questions to ask yourself. Now, on the 2nd, it's a big day for you as the sun in your sign is joining forces with Neptune, your ruler. You have great revelations. You're feeling very much yourself. There's a beautiful, enchanted energy in the world. Magic could happen. Believe in magic. Trust your instincts on that day. On the 3rd, there's a theme that's happening as well, which is very, very powerful. Jupiter is opposing Uranus. Now, at the moment, that all of us are seeking more freedom than usual, and it comes out in different ways. And you're seeking your power. You're seeking to feel more powerful in your life, to feel more powerful financially, to feel more powerful emotionally, to not feel that you're being sucked into situations where you feel powerless. And actually, finance, money and power are all coming together. You want to feel powerful. You want to stand on your own 2 feet. You don't want to feel that you can't survive because of finances. And there may be a clue or an opportunity on the 3rd for you to go forward. On the 4th, Mercury in your sign is joining forces with Neptune. So you say something very psychic or very spiritual or very deep to someone, and it could impact their whole life. It's amazing that we don't realise how powerful our words are. Sometimes a single sentence can impact someone, heal them, change them, boost them. And your words are very, very beautiful on the 4th. You may also be extremely psychic, or someone may say something to you that's very, very insightful and useful. The big news of the whole month is on the 4th, as Venus, the planet of love, goes stationary, to go retrograde, to go backwards. Now, we're all asked to cast our mind back to 2009, around March the 6th, or in March, let's say March and April of 2009. Was there anything going on with you to do with finance and security and relationships? Cast your mind back, because you may be dealing with something around that time, transforming something, walking away from something that hurt you. How is your trust when it comes to relationships? How secure do you feel when you're in love? And do you how do you feel about shared resources, money and security? All of these things you're going to be not only asking yourself, you'll be dealing with and healing. And hopefully, well, you have got great potential to turn your finances around this month and to feel more positive and stronger and more grounded in yourself. It's a solid time, but you have to do the work, of course. Now, on the 7th, the Sun is conjunct Mercury in your sign. Very powerful day for you. Great opportunity for you to convince people of whatever you want to convince them of. Persuade them, get your ideas out there. It's great for people to listen to you and enjoy your energy. You're feeling confident about what you've got to say, and you're feeling strong. And if there's something that you important that you want to talk about, I would recommend you do it on the 7th. Now, Mars is shifting sign and going into your position of communication on the 10th. And really, the rest of the month, everything's following along. So you're feeling very passionate about what you've got to say and your ideas. And it will be a relief, actually, for you to be able to fight your corner. Things are changing slowly. You're focusing on finance now, but towards the end of the month, the energy is shifting, and next month, it's all about communication. But right now, you've got to lay the foundations for your ideas. So think about how you can do that. How can you make the ideas that you're having now and your passion, which Mars is bringing up from the 10th, how do you make that into a practical reality? On the 11th, there's an opportunity to heal a deep soul wound as Mercury, the planet of communication, is joining forces with Chiron, the wounded healer. Someone could say something to you which heals you. Maybe it's an apology that's coming to you on the 11th, or perhaps you're apologizing to someone, and it's powerful stuff. On the 12th, we have a full moon, and it's in your relationship zone. You're feeling very intuitive when it comes to love relationships. You may feel a telepathic connection. You may have a dream about someone. There may be a strange meeting with someone, and it's all very intense. But you certainly have an answer coming up deep from the depths of your unconscious about relationships. And it's trining Pluto, which is saying to you it's time to mix with different people. Different groups of people could bring love your way, particularly if you're single. On the 13th, Mercury is entering your position of that grounded money financial stuff. So it's moving out of your sign and moving into a space where you're now getting serious and talking about money and talking about the things that you want to get done. 15th, very important day, as the sun in your sign is conjunct Chiron. You are changing your view of yourself. Any wounds, soul wounds from your childhood, even from a past life, have the opportunity to heal. You have the opportunity to gather your confidence in a new way and step forward going, you know what, I'm all right, I am lovable, I'm equal to everyone else, and I feel okay about being me. So please take advantage of that on the 15th and do the work in that area. On the 20th, we have the sun entering, guess what, your second house. And you're again moving into a space where you're confident about what you've got to say when it comes to making money and dealing with your finances. You know what? I've got 5 planets in Pisces. I can relate. Us Piscean types tend to spend or deal with our money through an emotional way. I mean, you know, I've transported donkeys from France, which cost more than thoroughbreds because they were rescue donkeys. You know, my heart leads me. You know, I'm constantly sharing or helping if I can, because my heart rules my attitude to money. But sometimes, when I was younger, I've done some very foolish things because my emotions or my fantasies have led me to spend money. And I'm sure that, you know, this month, anybody with a lot of Pisces in them can sort that out and become much more grounded and more sensible with money and have a firmer footing and foundation. The new moon on the 28th is opposing Jupiter and square Pluto. You're going to have to kind of push to get your power, but your power is there, and it will involve, no doubt, you making some changes to the people that you work with, that you discuss your ideas with, that you collaborate with. But it could end up being a real release for you and a real move forward, and you're able to kind of surrender. And actually, just before that, on the 27th, Mars in your idea sector is sextile, that's why I'm getting confused, Neptune, your ruler. So basically, you have a little bit of help from the universe in getting your ideas out there on the 27th. All in all, oh, and also big news, on the 31st, Mercury also entering your communication sector, and then you're heading in that direction. But a little heads up, you have a great time in April as things change for you when it comes to your love life. But I'll go into that then. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting. I send you so much love. You can do it. You rock it. Dig those foundations. Turn those finances around. Be secure in your fabulousness. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for listening, and please, if you haven't yet, it'd be great if you could subscribe, share, like, or comment. Take care. See you next week.